All right, so AI inputs, output, and limitations. If we look at that closely, you see that a subtopic under it is prompt, response, hallucinations. Okay, so what are inputs? What are outputs? And what are the limits? These three are quite important when we're looking at AI as a subject as a whole. Now, these are really the first two I will say are the components, the specific and critical components of AI, and the limit actually is some unexpected response you might see. The inputs are the things you'll be telling the computer. It's an AI. Once you give it what we call an input, which we regard as prompt. Prompt. Once you prompt it, it's going to give you a response. For every input, there should be an output. The computer majorly or softwares are generally an IPO system, input processing and output. So when you prompt it, it processes, it gives you an output. All right, that is the way it works. However, there could be limits. Some events could happen that you see the AI giving you what you do not expect. Could be a wrong answer, an inaccurate answer, or totally something off. And that is what we regard as hallucinations. AIs do go into hallucination, and we need to you need to get this explained to you so that in your course of using AI, you are not, uh, shocked, surprised at, wait, what's going on here? I thought AI is supposed to be so perfect. Well, AI is still in development. The perfection stage is not yet reached. All right, so let's look at it. The input, the prompt. What is a prompt? A prompt is a specific instruction or question given to an AI system to generate a response. It acts as a starting point that guides the AI in producing relevant and contextually appropriate content. All right, please take note. It's a specific instruction or question. Those are the things you'll be doing with AI. All right, you'll be given instructions, you can ask it questions, and you expect it to generate a response. So a prompt is like a question or a command you give to an AI to get it to do something, such as writing, summarizing, or answering a question. Or let me give you an analogy. Think of a prompt, because we're still discussing prompt. Think of a prompt as a recipe. Just like, and you are, the cook. You're the cook. You want to produce a dish. So you're given a recipe, and the recipe usually tells you what ingredients to use and how to combine them to create a dish. So the dish will be your response. You are like the AI in this analogy. A prompt, so think of a prompt as a recipe, just like a recipe tells you what ingredients you need to use and how to combine them to create a dish. A prompt provides the AI with the information it needs to generate a specific output. And examples, uh, let me give you two examples. We have the basic prompt. The basic, like the description, is just basic, short. It's not doesn't have much depth. It's not so detailed. So, like, tell me a joke, and the AI will respond with a joke based on that instruction. Um, detailed prompt. Detailed prompt is the second one. Like the name, it has more content. The prompt has more content, more description. Write a short story about a cat who learns to play the piano. Now, if if I were to shorten this to a basic prompt, I would say, write me a short story, or write a short story about a cat. That's just basic. However, we not say, write a short story about a cat who learns to play the piano. Here you are giving details. Here, the AI knows to create a narrative involving a cat and the specific activity of playing the piano. All right, maybe what I'm going to do now, I'm going to give you, let you see a video demonstration of how I will prompt an AI. I'm going to be using ChatGPT in this example. I'm going to be prompting ChatGPT to show you how it works. You see the input, which is the prompt given to it, and you see the output. All right, we're going to use the above examples in the next video. You see it now. All right, making use of ChatGPT, using the free version, of course. I don't. If you have the capacity, you could upgrade your plan, but at the basic level, ChatGPT still allows you to make use of it, for free. Okay, so we want to see the difference between basic prompt and detailed prompt, and like you saw in video, the video being played, let's say an example of basic prompt. Exactly, tell me, um, tell me a joke. Basic prompt. Mhm. See the response. Sure. Why don't scientists trust atoms? Because they make up everything. Wow. That's a little joke. Okay, let's look at the second example, which is um the second type of prompt, which is detailed prompt. Yeah. Although there are different types of prompts, we'll still look at it, but just as an introduction for those two, we are looking at something very basic and something that has more details. Let's see if the responses are the same. So it says, tell a story about a cat who learns to play the piano. Now this is detailed, more details. Can we see the response? Let me hit enter. Are you feeling this? Are you feeling this? All right. Now this is very interesting. So just a short story about a cat who learns to play the piano, and voila. So you could get this. You could get ChatGPT to keep telling you this story. You could copy the story, print it, share it among your friends, among your colleagues, share it to children to read as bedtime stories, and a whole lot of things you could do with it. All right, you could even put it on your timeline every day on your social media. If you are the madam, you want to be a storyteller, okay? And before you know it, a lot of people you get followers, and people will just be looking out every day for your short story. All right, that's just a simple explanation. Let's go back to the lectures now. All right, so that was a short video describing uh basic and detailed prompt, and you saw me using it on chat GPT. You gave an input, you gave a response in both cases. However, one thing I want to say about prompt is that the need for your prompt to be very clear. So we say importance of clarity. Your prompt must be well crafted. Like a well crafted prompt can lead to better and more accurate responses. All right. For example, instead of saying write about space, you might say explain how black holes form. The latter is clearer and more likely to yield a focused answer. Reason being that the AI knows that black holes get formed in space. All right. And so it will give you a good background about space and how black holes uh, get formed. However, the basic one you can see here, write about space, is just basic. It will just give you just a few lines about it, because that statement is not clear enough, is not detailed enough, and will might bring a more little response. So your prompt must be very, very well crafted and detailed, so as to have sufficiently loaded uh, responses, which might give you what you're looking for. All right, now, yes, I said earlier that we're still going to look at types of prompts. There are about 7 types of prompts here in this course. The first one is instructional prompts, descriptive prompts, creative prompts, conversational prompt, comparative prompt, completion prompt, exploratory prompts. I'll go ahead and explain each of them, and after that, I will, after the explanation, I will practically demonstrate instructional prompt and descriptive prompts. Now, you are going to do the remaining 5 as your assignment for this class. You'll be doing creative prompt, conversational prompt, comparative prompt, completion prompt, and exploratory prompt. All right, so let me first of all uh, give us a brief explanation of each of them with examples. Instructional prompts. This prompt gives explicit instructions on what the AI should do. That's all. An instruction, explicit. It tells the AI, do this. Example, summarize the following article in 3 sentences. I'll show you that in the next video coming up. We'll use the story that was just generated as a response in as an example of the article. All right. So the use for instructional prompt basically is ideal for tasks requiring specific actions like summarization or translation. Yeah. You'll tell it just summarize this for me or translate this for me. All right. The second one is descriptive prompts. Descriptive prompts. These prompts ask the AI to describe a concept, object, or situation. All right. Example, describe the process of photosynthesis. You can see that it's talking about description. So it's useful for generating information, informative content or explanation. You could ask it, describe how bones grow in the body. Describe how blood flows in the veins. So that's a descriptive prompt. All right, I'll show you a video now in which I'll do this as classwork. Not only will I do it like that, I will once I prompt the AI, it give me a response. I'm going to copy it into Microsoft Word, save it as a document file, and then upload it to WhatsApp. That is going to be how you're going to do the remaining 5. I hope I'm not running so fast for you. Okay, in case you have any question, you can still chat me. All right, but what you're going to do is that the remaining prompts, because we need to hit the ground running. This is AI, so we need to be as fast as we can. All right, so instructional prompt, descriptive prompt, I will do that, and you're going to do the remaining 5, and I'll show you exactly how to do it in the next video. ChatGPT, I need to just demonstrate 2 out of those prompts. We have 7 prompts right there, and I'm going to do the first 2, and you'll be doing the remaining 5, and I want to show you the procedure by which you can do it. I'm actually going to do it and then prompt ChatGPT the response, whatever response it gives me, I'll copy and paste it in Microsoft Word, and then I'll save it. All right. So also I can do something like upload it to WhatsApp for submission. So something like that is what you're going to do for me as your assignment for this first video. You're going to have to uh, do the remaining 5 and then prompt ChatGPT with the examples in each of the prompts, example given, the response it gives you, copy each of them, put a heading, for them, your name, your registration code, and save it. Once you save it, upload it to my DM. All right, that is going to be for your assessment for this first class, and it's quite very important. All right, so I'm in ChatGPT already. Now this was the first prompt we gave ChatGPT. This was the basic prompt, and uh, this the detailed prompt, basic detailed. So now, and the first prompt is the instructional prompt, and I'm going to have to tell ChatGPT the example there. It says summarize the following article in 3 sentences. I will not be posting any article. Let me say this is the article we have. I could actually paste an article from somewhere else, maybe Microsoft Word, and come here and paste it, Ctrl V, it will be pasted. And then below it, I will now tell ChatGPT that I want it to create a summary for whatever I posted to it. Yeah, you can actually post documents to ChatGPT. However, for now, this is the document I want to work with. So I'm going to tell you now to summarize the story above in 3 or 4 sentences. All right, let's go. Summarize the above story of the cat who learned to play the piano in 4 sentences. Let's go. Whiskey, a curious loved listening loved listening to his owner, Mrs. Adele, plays the piano. One day, he accidentally stepped on the keys and discovered he could make music too. After secretly practicing, he surprised Miss Adelaide by playing real tune on his own. Soon, Whiskers became the town's beloved pianist cat, bringing joy to everyone with the music. That's the summary. It's just done a good job summarizing all this story in just 4 sentences. If I ask it to itemize, I can ask it to itemize. Okay, I want you to itemize to itemize the summary in 4 sentences. There you go. In seconds. This summary gave, it just did an itemized summary in 4 sentences. All right. Okay, now let's go to the second one. The second one is talking about descriptive prompts. Descriptive prompt. And okay, quickly, before that, let me copy my question and the prompt. Okay, my question, which is the prompt, and the response into Microsoft Word. So I could do this. Copy. I'll come here. You can see the copy icon. Copy All right. Microsoft Word. I've already opened it. The cat who learns to play the piano. Okay, that's the heading. Underline it. That's all. Okay, and deselect the underline. And so that's the prompt of the cat. You can see the ChatGPT has ability to accommodate errors. If it has an idea of what you want to say, don't be surprised that it gets the story. It won't because of just one missing letter stop generating what you're looking for. All right, so it's a summarized the story of th cat. There's supposed to be an e there. It was not complete sentence, but all the same, the AI really did understand what I was trying to type in, and so it went ahead. All right, so I've copied the prompt. Now it's time to copy the response. All right. As a response. There you go. Okay, so here I'm supposed to do prompt. All right, so that's the first one. Then let's go to the second one. The second one, also just like the first one, we'll copy. Let's copy the adjustment. Okay. Prompt. Response. There you go. So I'm ready to submit this. But then let's go to descriptive. Okay, let me make it more clear for all of us, so that we can have something very focused assignment. So the first assignment was the title of the question. I need to deselect this because it's underlining. I don't want any underlines above here. Okay, the first one. That is instructional prompt. Instructional prompts. Okay. So we're going to descriptive prompt now. Descriptive prompts. All right. So descriptive prompt. I'm going to ask it from the example in the descriptive prompt from the notes from the lesson on the slide. Just check it again. The second one is saying describe the process of photosynthesis. What's descriptive prompt for? It's used to ask the AI to describe a concept. Okay, so the second question, sorry, I'm saying question, it's not question now. Now, the second prompt we need to, which I said I would do 2 out of the 7 prompts. I've done the first one, which is the instructional prompt, and then I'm doing the second one, which is the descriptive prompt. The descriptive prompt, it is used to ask the AI to describe a concept, object, or a situation. So for instance, now in the example given, under that, as you saw in the slide, it's a describe the process of photosynthesis. Describe the process of photosynthesis. All right, so this is a descriptive prompt. Let's see the response. Let me hit the enter button. Wow, 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 wow. All right, so this is a clear description of the process of photosynthesis. Without wasting time, uh, let me copy the prompt, go back to my Microsoft Word document, which I want to submit. Ctrl V, describe the process of photosynthesis, and then the response. All right, come here, down here. Now, once again, let me show you this icon. This icon here is the one you're going to click. Once you click on copy, it copies everything here. So you do not need to drag down, saying you're trying to, uh, select all. That's no longer needed in AI. They made everything so simple. All right, you can see the one for here also, and at the same time, you can edit the prompt. I'll show you that in a bit. But now let's copy this. Copy. All right. Then paste. There we go. I'm ready to submit. All right. So one last thing I said I was going to show you. I can as well edit the prompt if I feel that I want something deeper. So I can say describe the process of photosynthesis. Um, what do you think? I can ask again. It's that talked about definition, that's about where it happens, the process, the equation. All right, I could ask a question that does it also occur at night times? That's in capital letter, it's not acceptable. Does it also occur at night times? Okay. Here we go. So I have an adjusted prompt. This is what makes it so easy to use uh, an AI to do your research. Now, when I adjusted it, you can see that it just changed everything. The one I copied before, you know, had been edited. All right. And I can as well look at the one I did before. If I look at, all right, this is 2/2. The previous one, this is the first one I did. This is the first prompt. All right, and this is the response. So when I made the editing using this icon, it's an edit message, it edited it and gave me two messages. So this is the first one over two, and then the second one, if I click the next button, it gives us this. All right, so I can as well copy the prompt, paste it as addition. You can as well try as many things as possible in this process. I wouldn't at the same time expect a whole lot of messages. Let's just keep them uh, simple enough, not overloaded. That's the prompt, and then response. Okay, response. Let's go copy the response. We'll come here, look at the icon, click on copy. All right, come here, and there you go. There you go. So I'm going to submit this to the instructor, the lecturer. I'm going to use the WhatsApp. I need to open my WhatsApp page. Okay, web.whatsapp.com. Hit enter. You can go there almost immediately. Okay, while it's loading, if you like, you could do one or two editing here. Give it some formatting while the WhatsApp page is loading. But it's better if you have your WhatsApp already opened, or if you have any other way, you could just get it directly to your WhatsApp. That is faster than the one making use of. Why not? Just go ahead. But this has to be submitted and uploaded. So we're gonna save it. What name do you call it? Assignment. Yes, save on the. I could use my desktop. I could use document. Any location. That's okay for me. All right. So instructional prompt. Never forget. Let me go back. I asked that you put your name and your registration code. So you can put your name and registration code. So my name, my registration code, all right, I'm good to go. I can as well copy that, so I add it to what I'm saving. Okay, so now let's save it. Save it in okay, let's use documents. Save it in documents. All right, there you go. There you go. Almost exactly what I want. Okay, there it is. There it is. So let's check. Is the WhatsApp page opened? Brilliant, it is opened. All right, so I want to upload it. I want to upload it to WhatsApp. I'm gonna add this documents. Documents. Where are you? Yep. Look for the documents which you just saved. The name is Olukayode. There it is. I can select it, open it. It's uploaded. So it's uploaded to this page, and it is good to go. In other further lessons, future lessons, I'm going to teach you how to convert from Word to PDF. It makes it easier. All right, there it is. It's loading. I've submitted, and that's exactly what you're going to do when you do the remaining 5 assignment, 5 prompts. Just exactly the way I've done it. All right, so then I guess I'll see you in the next video.